What up, people? For today's adventure, we're gonna take the Leafboard out and do a comprehensive review. We did the unboxing 2 months ago to the day. We've been riding around Vancouver with this thing for 2 months. And so today we're going to take it around, do a bit of a brewery crawl. We got a boosted board, and Camille Sabalski, him and I made the Silver Surfer video back in the day, and Camille just launched a new channel.
HK Treks, check it out, link below.
What's on HK Treks?
HK Treks is hiking, dogs, adventures, skateboards, cool stuff.
It's rad. They got a dope dog and he makes great videos. So let's see how this board holds up. So great thing about Vancouver, super bike friendly. There's the seawall and tons of bike paths, so it's a great place to skateboard around and hit up the breweries. That was a good pit stop at Electric Bicycle, new brewery here in Vancouver. We are going to do the hill test. Skateboarding is great as long as you're on flat, but up hills, that's why you get an electric skateboard. Here we are at Ontario. So coming up Ontario was pretty rad, fully charged board, can handle it well. Let's try back down the hill. Just like Camille's boosted board, it has regenerative braking, which is pretty sweet. It definitely, I've noticed an impact. A key difference between the two boards though, is that the Leaf has a hard time getting you to a full stop. So as you're going down, this is full brakes right here. It's stopping me pretty good. That's awesome on this hill. Worst case scenario, you might want to drag a foot a little bit. But ideally, you can just use your brakes, similar to the power assist mode I mentioned earlier. Just kind of slows you down. Oh boy, and then sometimes it just craps out. Super unreliable. So, coming down that hill, you saw my biggest gripe with the Leafboard is that sometimes, I don't know why, but it just kind of gives out. And so if you're hitting the brakes will stop for a second. Or sometimes if you're hitting the gas will kind of stop for a second. And so you've got your body in this position for some momentum that you're expecting, and then you don't get that, and you end up doing this type of thing. My buddy, my other buddy, JMG, I'll show you a link to one of his videos below too, because he's awesome. He has been skateboarding his whole life, and he had a really bad spill on this. Here's my little snap of what that looked like. Broke some ribs. I think he bruised his lung. Weeks and weeks of healing. That was a rough one. So this thing is a little unpredictable. That's why I like to treat it more like a skateboard with a little bit of assistance, as opposed to an electric skateboard like the boosted that will just take you A to B. All right, here we go on the endurance part of the trip. We are going from 33 acres, 5+ kilometers over to parallel 49, where we do as many pit stops on the way as we have to. Oh boy. Here we go. quite have the batteries that Longboard Dual Plus Boosted has. So Camille is just pushing me right now. We're pushing uphill. Yeah.
But I wasn't grown up in mind. But I wasn't grown up in mind. But I wasn't grown up in mind. But I wasn't grown up in mind.
All right, so we made it to parallel 49. Camille and the Boosted had to tow the Leafboard a little bit.
Yes.
I would say one of the biggest downsides of the Leafboard is that it takes 3 hours to charge or something like that. The Boosted charges in 45 minutes, so it's really good for brewery crawls. That might be a specific use case that we're into.
Yes.
But the Leafboard, the charge is crazy. But it works really well as a normal skateboard. So, Camille, what are your pros and cons of the Leafboard?
Yeah, so pros, I mean, you can maneuver around corners like I can't. Maneuverability is fantastic. Honestly, cons though, like can't go uphill, have to be towed, lots of variability in the security of the board itself. I think you should treat the Leafboard like a skateboard, not like a boosted board. If you're after a solid electric skateboard, get a fucking boosted board. If you're a skater and you want to like have a little Leafboard, it's kind of fun, get a Leafboard. Dude, simple.
Yeah, he's totally right. Leafboard is a great like assistant. It'll slow you down going down hills. It'll give you a little extra boost up hills. Yeah, I'll drag my foot to slow down and stuff, and it'll help me. And riding around the seawall this summer is going to be great.
Yeah.
But I would only recommend it to people that know how to skateboard.
All right, let's rip.
High five.